Hi, Shelly Kadilak from the Summit Akron Solid Waste Management Authority, here to discuss with you today all the items that can be recycled all year long, all the possibilities that we have available for Summit County residents. Did you know that if you live in Summit County, you throw away approximately 5 pounds of trash per day? It's a lot of trash. There are over 500,000 people in Summit County throwing away 5 pounds of trash per day. That's approximately 2.5 million pounds of trash we make each day. Now, can you guess what a majority of that waste is? It happens to be paper. So I'm here today to tell you, Summit County residents, to mix it up, recycle all your paper. There are so many places to take paper throughout Summit County. The green and yellow bins you may see in school properties, they take paper. The schools actually get paid for that paper. There's a new organization called River Valley. It's not new, it's been around for a while. River Valley will take paper as well, and they have green bins in certain locations. If you're interested in knowing where you can recycle paper, you can call our office anytime at 330-374-0383. You can visit our website at www.saswma.org. Now, paper. As I was saying, mix it up. There's many different kinds of paper that can be recycled. Magazines can be recycled. Newspapers can be recycled. Junk mail, if it has windows on it, it's okay. If it has glue on it, it's okay. If it has paint on it, it's okay. If it is paper, it can be recycled in those green and yellow bins. As well as if you work for a business and there's a paper recycling program, please use it. Just by recycling 1 ton of paper, you save 17 trees and 8,000 gallons of water. So there's huge environmental impacts that happen just by recycling paper. Not to mention that paper is a majority of what we throw away. Now, if you have telephone books, these things, they keep coming. They come at least 2-3 times a year, sometimes even more. There are many places you can take telephone books. The agency I work for, the Summit Akron Solid Waste Management Authority, we have recycling drop-offs now throughout Summit County. There is one in New Franklin, one in Coventry, one in the city of Norton. There's one in the city of Barberton. We also have one in Hudson now. So if you'd like to visit any of those recycling drop-offs, make sure you just call our office at, again, 330-374-0383, and we'll let you know the exact addresses and locations of those recycling drop-offs. Our recycling drop-offs do take telephone books, so that's a great place for you to take your telephone books. Now, what's the next biggest thing that we throw away in our regular waste? Well, I'll tell you, plastics makes up about, I think, 12% of what we throw away. And sometimes there's lots of confusion on plastic, so I wanted to clarify for you the issues with plastic. First of all, there's 7 different kinds. So plastic comes in different shapes and forms. But as far as recycling is concerned, recyclers really only want plastics 1s and 2s. So an example of plastic number 1, in which, by the way, you have to look on the plastic bottle. I looked all the way at the bottom, and I see number 1 in a recycling symbol. It has PET, which stands for polyethylene terephthalate, which means, yes, this can be recycled. So if you have a curbside recycling program, which again, it depends on what city, village, or township you live in, all you need to do is call your city, your village, or your township and ask them, do I have a curbside recycling program, and how does that work? And they'll be happy to give you that information. But if you go to any of our recycling drop-offs, you can take plastics 1s and 2s. Don't forget, plastic is made out of oil and natural gas, so recycling plastic is a real good thing for the environment. Now, this is number 2 here. It stands for HDPE, high-density polyethylene. And this, again, a milk jug can be recycled as well. Again, all you have to do is look for the number, find a 1 or a 2 on there, and then you know that it can be put in a recycling drop-off or it can be placed in your curbside recycling bin. Other items that can be recycled that we throw quite a bit away of would be things like, we have steel can. We also have an aluminum can. So these would be metal cans, and we have many types of metal cans that we get from our grocery stores. They both can be recycled in your curbside recycling bin, or you can take them to your recycling drop-off. Now, as you may remember from school and that kind of thing, is that steel is made from iron, which is a non-renewable natural resource, so it's a good idea to get this recycled. Aluminum is made from a non-renewable natural resource called bauxite. So recyclers really want to keep the aluminum here. They want to make sure they can recycle it. say one good thing about aluminum is that just by recycling one aluminum can, you're going to save enough energy to operate a television set for 4 hours. So recycling aluminum is a really big deal. Last but not least, as far as recycling goes, you can take glass jars, now glass containers that you get from your grocery store, and this would be like various containers that you get, beverage containers that you get inside the grocery store. You can have, those can be recycled. Now, I wouldn't recommend recycling glass from your window pane or drinking glass. Those are not the right kind of glass to be recycled. That has ceramic in it. Ceramic is not one of the materials we want as far as recycling goes. So you're looking for a glass jar. Again, you can recycle these in your curbside recycling bin, or you can take them to any of Saswama's recycling drop-offs, which I had told you where those are before. And again, if you want to know about them, more information, just make sure you call us or visit our website. Now, sometimes we do hear a lot of people take paint to our facility. We have a household hazardous waste recycling center. It's located in Stowe on Graham Road. We take things like paints and chemicals, tires, computers, televisions, those types of things to be recycled. Well, latex paint happens to be one of the more popular items that people bring into our center. So if your paint is latex, you can always pour it onto a surface like this, or you can add an absorbent material in it, like kitty litter, or you can use shredded newspaper, and make sure all that paint is then kind of taken out from the can, it's absorbed in there, and then you can just put your can into your recycling bin, and that way you don't have to make sure that it's recycled at our center. You can do this at home on your own. If it's an oil-based paint, you want to make sure you take that to our center, but the latex paint you can, again, do on your own, similar to something like this. So, in conclusion, there are many items that I have around here that can be recycled. Just to review real quick, don't forget to mix up your paper. There's so many different kinds of paper that ends up thrown away on a regular basis. All of that paper can be recycled. It's a great thing for the environment. You save so much water and energy. Don't forget about your plastics. 1s and 2s are very important. The 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s, those are other kinds of plastics that the recyclers just don't really want those right now. Metal, it could be steel, it could be aluminum. That's really important. Take that to your recycling bin. Don't forget, recycling one aluminum can saves enough energy to operate a television set for 4 hours. I think that's a huge deal. If you do recycle all of these things, like your telephone books and all that, you're not going to be throwing away 5 pounds of trash per day. 5 pounds of trash per day really adds up. You could easily cut that in half just by recycling. Thank you.